5 minutes on the clock. Sudden death overtime. Shots 31-26. Union. So the score is tied 2-2. Face-off win for the Dutchman. Brown into the zone. Kicked right back out to center. Dutchman touch up, carried in by Campbell. Walking in, a wrist shot high and wide. Caroms to the far point for Taylor. Taylor up the boards, let it run to the near point, or corner rather, for Meyer. Meyer back to the point. Campbell, wrist shot blocked by Bourbonnais. Bounces to the far corner now. Meyer on it. Near point, Campbell again. He'll line up a shot, goes wide. Sapinski wrapping around, turning and fanning on the shot. Now a shot and a save by Perry. Rebound loose. It's in the net.
Somehow it found its way in the net. RPI is complaining. Union's charging the ice, and they just thinking they've scored. The refs are chatting about it. I'm not sure what they're looking at. They'll look at it again, but now they're conferring among themselves. If it goes in, they're probably wondering how it went in.
How it got in, right.
If it was gloved or if it in fact was a stick.
They have to look at this.
So they are going to look at it. And yes, making sure he's going to say the play is under review.
RPI fans are hoping this gets awkward. Let's see.
I'm not sure. It bounced above Chase Perry. I was just about to say that RPI is, or the overall record here is 4-3-9. RPI with 4 wins in the overtime history with Union. And 3 losses. This would even that up. And just 33 seconds into this frame.
It's going to be tough to overturn, I tell you that, because I don't see much. You can't see much.
Well, the first shot was initially saved. And then Cole Meyer probably going to get credit with this goal if it stands.
The only thing you can argue is goalie interference because Meyer just ran himself into Perry.
That is true. He doesn't have a right to barrel himself in, even though he took the initial shot.
Like I said, it will be hard to overturn. That's the only argument I believe the Engineers have in this decision.
Well, he's made a decision.
Yeah, it's going to be a good goal. It is a good goal. Union takes the 5th Mayor's Cup by a 3-2 score in overtime. It just took 33 seconds of the extra frame. But a valiant effort once again from these Engineers, and a lot can be taken. This one pats on the chest to Chase Perry as he heads towards his bench area. He was superb, 30 saves on the night. Kept the Engineers in and gave them a chance to win. But RPI coming up just a bit short here against the number 9 Union Dutchman.
And Chase Perry played that rebound off of perhaps his glove or his fist. He tried to just bat it back out. I'm not sure if that was a safe play for him, but there was a lot of garbage and traffic in front. And RPI certainly outmanned in that respect. They didn't have a lot of success clearing bodies out of the front of their net. And Cole Meyer looked like he was surrounded by RPI bodies, just found a way to get a stick and pop that one over Perry's shoulder. But credit the Union Dutchmen for getting pucks to the net. They sunk in deep down there near Perry. They crashed around him, and sometimes that's what it takes. You just throw a puck there, you throw a body there, and Chase Perry's been good for 30 shots. He struggled on some of them. He's done what he's needed to do, but it didn't really look like he had an eye and a feel for the puck tonight. Maybe that's coming off of that Dartmouth loss just last weekend, where Coach Appert felt the same way battling through that game. He battled through it tonight. As the team shake hands here and the trophy, Mayor's Cup trophy, comes out for presentation. RPI lining up on their blue line, and Union huddling and getting a picture opportunity for them, and the cup presentation being presented by the mayors of these 3 great cities, Schenectady, Troy, and Albany. So Union takes this one 3-2. We'd like to thank the Rensselaer Union, which provides funding for WRPI and all club-related activity of the Institute, including WRPI's coverage of RPI hockey, football, and baseball. A reminder that WRPI is on the World Wide Web. Go on your browser at WRPI.org, and you can pick up WRPI's broadcast 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So long as WRPI is broadcasting, we will provide the broadcast on our internet feed. Once again, that is WRPI.org. The Mayor's Cup, presented to Mike Vecchione, captain of the Dutchman. Shaking hands.
Oh, we're done the scoring here. Excuse me. Well, Jeff comes up with his offensive and defensive engineers of the game. It was a tight one all the way through. Exactly, really what you're looking for. I know, for RPI fans, you want to come up on the other side of things, but for all the neutrals that came out, the folks said maybe this is one of the few hockey games that they see in the air. There was plenty of excitement to go around, a back and forth game, and of course there always has to be a winner. And you go to overtime, you get to see a little extra hockey here. Disappointing, of course, for the Engineers. Anyway, what I said I was going to do. Riley Bourbonnais opened the scoring at 15:36 of the first period. A power play goal from Jacob Hayhurst made it 1-0. RPI Union tied things up at 15:45 of the second. Luke Brown's fourth of the year from Cole Meyer and Brett Sapinski. RPI regained the lead just over a minute later. Charlie Manley, an unassisted tally. His first collegiate goal gave RPI a 2-1 lead, which they kept after two. 1:50 into the third period, however, Anthony Rinaldi scored his third goal of the season from Ryan Burton and Vascolius. And then 33 seconds into OT, Cole Meyer's 10th of the season from Luke Brown. A 3-2 overtime win, an even strength tally for Meyer, the OT winner for him. He had 1 point in last year's Mayor's Cup as well for Meyer, so it does a thing or two about picking up points here at the Times Union Center. Chase Perry, 30 saves for RPI. Alex Sakelaropoulos, the senior netminder for Union, had 24 stops. Jeff, who do you think had the big games here for RPI?
Chase Perry did a heck of a job at net, but struggled to see and feel the puck, like I've mentioned. Will Riley made a couple great plays offensively. Mears Moore had a couple shots that were close. One of them hit the bar early in this frame. Charlie Manley, of course, got the goal.